This is question number 2 of homework 4. Squeakers Corporation issued 14-year bonds a year ago. So this is a very important information because even the maturity of the bond when it was issued is 14 years, but it was issued a year ago. So what we care about is the remaining maturity. It's not the total maturity. So in this case, you have to use 14 minus 1, which is 13 years, as the remaining maturity of the bond. At a coupon rate of 8.6%. The bonds make semi-annual payments. Most bonds make semi-annual payments and have a par value of $1,000. If the yield to maturity on these bonds is 6.9%, what is the current bond price? So because in this case, the bonds make semi-annual coupon payments, so to be consistent with that, we need to work with semi-annual numbers for every input. So we can still use use Excel to solve this problem, and because we're solving for the price of the bond, so that's gonna be also the present value. It's the intrinsic value of the bond, and intrinsic value is the present value of all future cash flows. So we use the present value function, which is P equals PV, and then we have a number of arguments here. So the rate here refers to the semi-annual yield to maturity, and by default, every input is quoted in annual terms, including the YTM. So we need to divide 6.9% by 2 to get the semi-annual number. So why don't I semi-annual YTM? So this equals 6.9% divided by 2. And we also need to work with the number of payments. So that stands for the number of coupon payments. And as I said, number of coupon payments. So as I said, this needs to be in what we care about is the remaining coupon payments. So it's gonna be 14 minus 1, that's the 13 years to maturity, and then times 2, because it's a semi-annual coupon payments. So it's 13 years times 2, so that's 26. And the par value, so par value here should be the future value, so that's 1,000. Do we have other arguments here? I believe yes, we have the payment. That stands for the coupon payment. So here the coupon rate is 8.6% times 1,000 par value, and this is annual coupon payments because the coupon is paid semi-annually, so we need to divide that by 2 to get the semi-annual coupon payment. And finally, we can use the present value. Price equals present value. Rate here stands for the semi-annual YTM because that's the discount rate in this case. And MPER, that stands for the number of remaining coupon payments. That's this 26 here. And payment, that stands for the coupon payment. As we said in question number 1 of this homework, Excel has a convention that if you put the payment and the future value, that stands for the par value, in positive numbers, then the present value will be in a negative number. But if you put payment and the future value in a negative numbers, and the present value will be a positive number. So if I want to get a positive present value, then I need to put the payment and the future value, which is the par value, in a negative format. So it's negative 43, and finally it's the par value also in a negative format, and that can give me the final answer. Again, you have to be very careful about the format requirement. Here, I kept two decimal places, but is that required by this question? Do not round intermediate calculations, round to answer to two decimal places. That's exactly what's required. If not, then you have to change the format of this cell and to be consistent with that rounding requirement. So now I can check my answer. Yes, 1144.3038, exactly what's shown as the correct answer.